What's good, YouTube? It's Shin. Happy holidays. I hope you're having a safe and wonderful time with your loved ones. Now today I'm coming to you from the #1 rated buffet here in Las Vegas, Bacchanal here at the Caesars Palace. It's been a really long time since I've been back for the brunch. I'm really excited. Let's head on inside. All right, you guys, so we just got seated here at the Bacchanal Buffet, and no matter how many times I come here, I can't help but have a smile on my face. Now, the Bacchanal Buffet is open every day for dinner starting at 4 p.m. for about 80 bucks. The brunch is only available on weekends, Friday through Sundays. Now, they have two versions. You've got the standard brunch buffet that starts at 9 a.m. and goes till 1 p.m. That runs $65. And then from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., they add snow crab legs, and the price jumps up to 80 bucks. Now, it is the holiday season. I've got a ton of things to do today, so I'm here bright and early at 9 a.m. at opening for brunch, and I am feeling pretty hungry. So let me go and give you a tour of the buffet, and then we'll get to eating. Alrighty, you guys, let me give you a tour of the buffet here. Now, it's incredibly busy today, so I'm gonna try and give you the best look I can, but it might be pretty brief. Starting off, we have a bread station along with some mini bagels. And then a lox smoked salmon section. You got the salmon up there, some cream cheese balls, tomatoes, onions, cheese, eggs. We got some, what looks like some fish back there, some cornichons. Very nice. We got some shrimp cocktail over here, a tonic horseradish sauce, as well as the cocktail sauce in the back. And then we have some Pen Cove mussels here, along with some Jonah crab claws and some Cortez clams. Plant-based sausage over here. A soy rizo hash for you vegans out there, as well as a vegan tofu scramble. Some loaded breakfast tots. Truffle mushroom egg bites here. And along with some crab Florentine Benedict. Spicy seafood boil. And a clarified butter station here as well, you guys. We have some chicken fried steak here, along with some country gravy and biscuits. Smoked fish potato salad, iceberg wedge salad, butternut squash and quinoa salad. And we got creamy horseradish over there, a California sunrise, an English muffin with roasted turkey. We got baby loco mocos over here. Very nice. And then that brings us to the carvery. Hello, I'm good. Smoked brisket here. Tri-tip back there. Got a prime rib here, along with some sausages. Very good looking carvery. A couple of sauces here. You got au jus, barbecue, and peppercorn. And it continues. Oven roasted turkey over here. An additional rack of prime rib, as well as beef ribs. Actually, I believe these are pork ribs here. Yeah, they're pork ribs. Honey glazed ham, as well as some slab bacon. Smoked Gouda cavatappi. Southwestern roasted corn back there. Truffle mashed potatoes, as well as some corned beef hash in the back. We have some grilled hash browns, some bacon over here, and a Denver scrambled eggs. Butternut squash soup here. Some sliders, as well as barbecue train wreck fries. Very nice. All right, over here we have some salsa, along with some chicharrones, guacamole over here, along with some tortilla chips. Some habanero salsa over here, as well as some duros. And then an assortment of agua frescas over here. A citrus peach mango on the right, cranberry orange mimosa on the middle, and a ube horchata on the left here. All right. Huevos divorciados over here. Some churros in the back here. Let me give you a better look. Sonoran hot dogs. Chile toreados. Duck quesadillas. That sounds pretty interesting. Got some fried plantains, as well as some chilaquiles. And next to that, we have quesadilla tacos. Looks fantastic. Nice. All right, and over here we've got achiote chicken, frijoles rancheros. Now these are supposed to be papas del estadio or azteca. Some yuca fries, but it looks like they're making some right back there. See if I can get you guys a close up in a little bit. Arroz Yucatan. As if summoned. Bam. Yuca fries over here. Yellow rice and corn pilaf over here. And the pozole over here, you guys. All of your pozole toppings over here. Looks really good. All right, you got ceviche over here, you guys. An avocado gelato over here. And an octopus ceviche over here. A couple of oatmeal toppings back here. And you got your steel cut oatmeal. Cream of wheat here. And then grits here. A couple of churros. And then you've got the pancake and waffle bar. You can see, you guys can see tons of different options here. Different types of pancakes and waffles and French toast. It's an incredibly popular station. You can see this line is enormous. All right, and let's take a look at the Asian section back here. Got some stir-fried vegetables. This is actually an awkward angle to hold. Some bang bang shrimp in the back. Thai beef up front. Got some salt and pepper hamachi collars there. Chashu smoked pork ribs back there. General Tso's chicken. Got some fried rice. Some duck in the back. Ginger and garlic clams. Sesame rice balls. Vegetable spring rolls in the back there. Crab rangoons here. And pot stickers up here. Couple of sauces, spicy sesame oil, sambal, as well as some sweet chili sauce. Then you've got your assortment of, hard to see back there, but that's chashu bao. These are all the dim sum options back here. Additional chashu bao up front, barbecue pork buns. Looks like these are all the same here. Pork or shrimp har gow here. And the shifi shumai. Exactly. Very nice. All right, here comes the Korean section. Here's the japchae here, Korean glass noodles. Some kalbi short ribs in the back there. You've got your Korean fried chicken here. Some kimchi fried rice. And then an assortment of panchan here. You've got kimchi, cucumbers, bean sprouts. All looks pretty good. And then wrapping you guys around to the Japanese section, we've got edamame as well as grilled shishito peppers in the back. We've got your poke bowls here, octopus one, ahi tuna, the salmon poke bowl, as well as a vegetarian kind of poke bowl here. Then you've got your assortment of sushis, volcano roll over here, tamago nigiri, egg sushi, some spam musubi, and a vegan California roll. Very nice. Bringing that around, we got some Filipino chicken skewers over here. And this is supposed to be saswan. I actually don't know what that is. I'll see if I can come back for that one. And then we've got that roasted pork. Whole roasted pork here, as well as that lechon dipping sauce. This is really incredible dish here, you guys. And then next to that, we've got the Asian soup station. All different types of soups that you can get here, as you can see. Lots of boiling action, and then all the toppings that you can put onto those soups. Jalapeno, Thai basil, green onions, scallions, century eggs, all looks really good here. Taking a look at some salads, we got a tri-colored salad here. Heart of palm in the back. A Cleopatra salad up front. Roasted beet salad in the back there. And then some ancient greens in the front here. And we have the pitaya smoothie here, as well as an all green smoothie. Looks pretty good. As well as pineapple and turmeric over here. Brings us to the bread rolls, the assorted breads here. Multi-grain rolls, butter in the back, little mini brioche rolls here. Sourdough, as well as some white chocolate cranberry rolls. Interesting. That brings us to the charcuterie board. Plenty of meats here. All your condiments here. You got your figs, nuts, dates, apricots. Very nice. And then that brings us to the cheese board. It's very pungent over here. Manchego, smoked Gouda, blue, chipotle Gouda, and brie cheeses. Very cool. We got some granola and assorted berries over here. Very nice. Let me wrap you around. A blueberry parfait. Acai bowls. And some raspberry chia yogurt parfaits over here. Very nice. All right. Caprese salad over here. An antipasta salad. A breakfast pizza with bacon, eggs, potatoes, and cheese. Meat lovers pizza over here. A smoked salmon pizza. Brie and apple pizza. Margarita pizza. Grandma's meatballs over here. Meatballs in a slow roasted tomato sauce. That tomato sauce to your left. As well as some garlic rolls. Next to that is the omelet station here, you guys. You can see. And you can also get your eggs any style. Very nice. All right, and next to the omelet station, we've got petite pork shanks here. Arancinis. An Italian wedding soup here. Crispy fried panisi. Pan-seared salmon. And a chicken pita. All looking very good. Okay, last but not least, let me show you guys the desserts. Assorted danishes and croissants over here. Pumpkin muffins. Cinnamon rolls. egg tarts over here. And your coconut macaroons over here. Very nice.
Yes, sir.
Got all of your ice cream toppings here. Mini Reese's, crushed up Oreo sprinkles and chocolate sprinkles. Very nice. Ah, how you doing?
How you doing, sir? Small spoon for you. You're welcome.
And then your whole assortment of gelatos. Just eating with these. Got some hot apple cider for you over here. And then additional desserts. Chocolate mousse cup to start. Green tea cheesecake. Got your tiramisu. An apple mousse. That looks interesting. Creme brulee over here. And a berry cheesecake down here, you guys. And this one looks unlabeled. What do we got here? Oh, a berry shortcake. Very cool. All right, we also have some baked mini apple pies, s'mores bars, red velvet cake, and pecan caramel tart. And that is, of course, next to the made-to-order crepe station. Really great options there. We got apples, berries, and banana foster. All right, and then from the crepe station, you've got cookies and cream cupcakes, mini chocolate donuts, as well as some apples and oranges. Make sure to compare the two. Got watermelon, honeydew, pineapple, and cantaloupe here. Little mini Reese's mousse cups. An ube chiffon cake. Exotic tropical cremeux. That looks pretty good. And then this is the no sugar added section. I believe we've got black forest mousse here. Pumpkin panna cotta. Gluten-free brownie domes, vegan strawberry cake, vegan passion fruit tapioca, as well as no sugar added blueberry cheesecake. Alrighty, and I believe that's the whole buffet. I'm gonna go and put this down and we're gonna get our first plate. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, you guys, I am back with my first plate, and with my first plate, I went with some breakfast items. Now, if you watch any of my other buffet videos, you know I love my over medium eggs. I went straight to the omelet station and got some of those. Got some red velvet waffles as well as some French toast. And then I also got biscuits and gravy along with some chicken fried steak. This is all looking really, really good. Let's give it a try. All right, first up today are the over medium eggs. Not a huge fan of scrambled eggs at buffets. They usually end up getting really grainy and not all that good. But whenever there's an omelet station, you can always get cooked to order eggs. Over medium is my go-to. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, that's really good. Perfectly cooked over medium eggs. I have zero complaints. Nice runny yolk, egg whites are cooked all the way through. Have no complaints on these over medium eggs. All right, next up, let's try the red velvet waffle. Had a nice little crispy exterior as I was cutting into it. Made sure to get some syrup on there. And we give it a try. Nice and sweet and a great texture to it. A little bit of a crunch on the outside, airy and cakey on the inside. The red velvet flavor is very light, but not a bad waffle at all. Okay, next up, let's go and try the French toast. Get some nice syrup on there. Loving this thick cut of toast here. Let's give it a try. Yeah, that's really good. The French toast is nice and moist. It's really been able to soak up a lot of that cinnamon cream. Great vanilla flavor on it as well. The syrup is perfectly sweet. Honestly, I have no complaints about this French toast either. All right, so far the sweet stuff has been pretty good. Let's try the savory stuff up next. Chicken fried steak up first. Now, even as I was picking this up, the one thing I didn't like about it was the fact that a lot of these were already pre-chopped in half, which probably means a lot of that heat is gonna escape them. It could also make the skin a little mushy, but you know, let's go and give it a try. Okay, the chicken fried steak is just okay. The beef is nice and flavorful. There's a decent seasoning in the batter as well, but the overall texture is a little bit lacking. Definitely want some more crunch. And I don't know, something about having these pre-cut in half in the tray as I was picking them up. Maybe some heat escaped them. Something feels a little bit off. I can't quite put my finger on it. It's a decent chicken fried steak. Definitely not my favorite though. All right, and the last thing to try on the plate is gonna be the biscuits and gravy. Now, I'm always a little weary of buffet biscuits. They tend to be really, really hard and dry. As I cut into this one, it felt super soft, and the gravy was really good on the chicken fried steak. Let's go and give this a try. Oh yeah, that's really tasty. The biscuit is really buttery and soft, not dry at all. And I'm definitely a big fan of the country gravy here at the Bacchanal. Deep, meaty flavors, lots of black pepper. It's really thick, properly reduced. It's actually quite good. All right, you guys, so far a pretty good first plate. Now, while I frequent the Bacchanal relatively often, I usually only come for dinner. I haven't actually been back to the brunch since before the pandemic. Definitely a pleasant surprise. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this plate and then go for plate number 2. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, you guys, I am back with my second plate. And with my second plate, I went to the carvery as well as got some lunch items. I got a nice burger slider here, along with a slice of their prime rib, their Gouda mac and cheese, their truffle mashed potatoes, a quesadilla taco, as well as some street corn. This is all looking really, really good. Let's give it a try. All right, first thing for my second helping is gonna be the burger slider. The bread has a nice toast in it on my hands. Nice little chunky little beef patty in the middle here. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, that's good. The burger is cooked to a nice medium. It's actually relatively juicy as well. The bun has such a great toast on it. I could probably do with about 20% less bun though, it's really thick. Beautiful caramelized onions down here, and a really nice sweet tangy burger sauce, reminiscent of a Thousand Island, a little more mild than that though. And I'm actually quite happy with this. All right, next up we're gonna go and try this quesadilla taco. Now, birria is a style of beef that's been made really popular recently in tacos. Now, birria is a beef preparation that is stewed in a deeply flavorful peppered broth. Now, cooked on the grill along with some white cheese. This is looking really good. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, that's really good. The meat is fall apart tender. Really great flavor on it as well. You taste all of those southern peppers. The tortilla has a great crunch on, and the white cheese provides a little bit of creaminess. Now, being a bit of a birria nerd, I would love to have some extra consomme to dip this in, but for a buffet quesadilla taco, this is really good. All right, next up, let's try a bite of the prime rib. Now, I'm not gonna lie, at first glance, this is not looking all that great. It cut relatively easily with my knife and fork though. Guess there's nothing to do but give it a try. Ugh, that was pretty bad. Now, I don't want to judge a book by its cover, but you can kind of tell this was gonna be tough and dry. The crust had a decent seasoning to it. You can almost even tell it was probably a quality cut of beef at some point. But it's been nuked far too long, which is crazy because I'm here at opening. This should be their first prime rib on the floor. Yeah, I'm quite disappointed with that one. All right, next up, let's try the Gouda cavatappi. It's basically mac and cheese with a different type of cheese. Let's give it a try. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now the noodles are cooked very well, great chew to them, very al dente, which is surprising for a buffet. The Gouda cheese flavor is actually very, very rich, and there's also a bit of salinity coming from the bacon bits in there as well. You know, it's pretty good, but after a couple more bites, it's really rich. If you do get it, get a small portion. All right, next up, let's go and try some of the truffle mashed potatoes. I mean, these are super whipped, ultra creamy looking. Let's give it a try. Oh, these mashed potatoes are terrific. Ultra creamy, ultra buttery, really great flavor here. The truffle flavor is actually super subdued, which I really appreciate. Oftentimes, truffle is used a little haphazardly, can really overpower all the other flavors, but it's just a bit of a hint on these mashed potatoes. I love it. All right, and the last thing to try on this plate is gonna be the street corn. Loving the spices on top. You've got that little bit of creamy mayo on the sides here as well. Let's give it a try. Oh man, that is really good. This is actually a very, very delicious side dish. Love the Cajun spicing on top. Really great punch there. But then you get that nice sweetness of the corn, mellowed out by the creaminess of that mayo. It's rich, it's sweet, it's a little spicy, very complex. I love this one. All right, you guys, that's plate number 2. Oh, I'm so disappointed in the prime rib, but everything else was actually quite good. I'm gonna go and continue munching on this. I'm definitely leaving that prime rib though, and we'll go for plate number 3 in a little bit. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I'm back with my third helping from the buffet today. And with my third helping, I went and got a bunch of small plates. Got some chilaquiles here, as well as some duck quesadillas, a Sonoran hot dog, as well as a mini loco moco, and their barbecue twister fries. This is all looking pretty good. Let's give it a try. All right, first up are the chilaquiles. Love the deep red color on this. Let's give it a try. Yeah, that's really tasty. Absolutely love the enchilada sauce that they use on these chilaquiles. There's a really great rich quality to it. Love the deep flavor of the peppers. The chips themselves have unfortunately gotten a little soggy being out on that buffet line for a while, but if I got these when they were first crispy, these would have been absolute magic. I actually like those chilaquiles quite a bit. All right, next up is the duck quesadilla. Never actually had a duck quesadilla before. Love the avocado on top. Let's give this a taste. Okay, that one's just okay. The duck definitely has a nice bit of fattiness to it. There's also definitely a kick to this as well. Decent amount of heat on the back end. But what I think I'm not enjoying is that the duck is relatively dry, and then subsequently it's just not a great mouthfeel. Everything kind of feels dry, and I went straight for my water before I could even taste everything. I'd probably skip on that next time. All right, next up, let's go ahead and try the Sonoran hot dog. Tons of ingredients on this. Got the bacon wrap hot dog, the beans, the pico de gallo, this cheese sauce. Let's give it a taste. All right, that was pretty interesting. Complex layers of flavor here. First thing you taste is the super buttery bun. It's actually so good, I feel like I can eat this buttered bun just on its own. Then you kind of get the beans and that cheese sauce. The beans are cooked nicely, they're very soft, and they impart that nice earthy flavor. But then the issue kind of becomes you get into the bacon and the hot dog, and you are overwhelmed with an enormous amount of salt. There's so much salt in the bacon and the hot dog that it immediately rushes over everything, and it's hard to taste anything else after that hits. Unfortunately, as an overall bite, that ultra salty aftertaste is a little much for me, not a fan. All right, next up we're gonna go and try this mini loco moco. Loco moco is a Hawaiian specialty dish. I'm actually a huge fan of loco moco. It's a simple, straightforward dish, but very flavorful. Let's see if the one here at the Bacchanal is good. That's pretty decent. The burger is cooked a nice medium. The egg was still runny, which is very surprising for a buffet loco moco. The rice has a little bit of furikake in it, and a little bit of green onion also provides a bit of bite. If there's one thing I could definitely improve on this loco moco, I would love for that gravy to be a little more robust, a little deeper in flavor. It's definitely a little bit of a milder gravy and quickly gets overrun by the other flavors of the dish. That said, pretty decent loco moco. Alrighty guys, and the last thing to try is gonna be these barbecue twister fries. It's got some pulled pork on this with these seasoned twister fries. Looks pretty good. Let's give it a try. Okay, that's pretty tasty. The fries themselves have a great seasoning and they're really well fried. Great potato flavor, nice and fluffy on the inside. The pulled pork definitely has a nice smoky flavor, but what's really interesting about this dish is the barbecue sauce. It's very reminiscent to me. It's a one-for-one flavor replication of Lay's barbecue chips. If you know that Lay's barbecue chip flavor, that's exactly what this barbecue sauce tastes like. It's actually kind of tripping me out a little bit, but I do like the smoky pork. The fries are also really good. This is a pretty solid dish. All right. Serving number 3 is pretty solid overall. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, and I'm definitely starting to get a little full, so I think dessert is up next. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, I'm back with my desserts. This is all looking so good. I got a banana Foster crepe here, which is smelling absolutely incredible. I also got a nice sweet cinnamon roll here, along with a creme brulee. Some of my favorite desserts on the planet here. Let's give them a try. All right, first up, I'm gonna try a bite of the creme brulee. Great caramelization on top here. Nice creamy color. Let's give it a try. Delicious. It's nice and sweet. You get a little bit of bitter from the brulee job. The custard is also super creamy. Just that nice, sweet, eggy flavor as well. Really good creme brulee here. All right, next up, let's go and try the cinnamon rolls. It just smells like the holidays. I'm already feeling at home. Let's give it a try. Oh. Such an excellent cinnamon roll. It's flaky, it's buttery. The cinnamon sugar is just the perfect amount of sweetness. A light caramel sauce on the outside keeps it moist, and everything combined is just such a well-balanced cinnamon roll bite. I love this one. All right, last but certainly not least is the banana Foster crepe. I love me a really well-made crepe, and banana Foster is one of my favorite variants. And it's looking really great here at the Bacchanal. Let's give it a try. Oh my God, so good. Crepe is so light, so airy, so luscious. Really soaking up all of that caramel flavor. The bananas have been perfectly toasted. Really great texture to them, nice and soft, and really imparting that nice banana taste. The whipped cream also adds a bit of airy sweetness. I get the banana Foster crepe every time I come here, and it really is a fantastic dessert. All right guys, that does it for my brunch review here at the Bacchanal. Not having been back for brunch since before the pandemic, I was pleasantly surprised with a lot of the dishes. There were a couple of disappointments. That prime rib was definitely the prime suspect on that list. But overall, I found most of the items very tasty. There's a reason why this is the #1 rated buffet here in Las Vegas. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. I would love for more people to see it. And if you enjoy videos like this and want to see more, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I've got a lot of great content coming your way. And again, I really want to wish you and your loved ones a safe and happy holidays. And that's all for this one. Have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed Vegas with me, Shin. Bye.